Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard for a hitter to read.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And again a throw, and they got him. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, the batter singles on a sinker that just did not sink. Now, if this pitcher continues to keep that sinker up, it's going to be a quick game for him. He's got to get his sinker down if he wants to be around later in the innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this middle of this lineup is dangerous. You know, he gets 2 quick outs, and then here comes the 3-hitter and the 4-hitter with back-to-back hits. And now the 5-hitter. He's going to have to pitch him a little careful. He thought he was cruising. Now he's in a little trouble.
In now, Michael Conforto. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman. Jose
In there, 0-1.
Peraza.
HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. That's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Into the box,
Center fielder,
Billy Hamilton.
Billy
He brings an average in the
Hamilton.
260s into this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. And another foul ball. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling them off so he gets something he wants to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
This one's flared out toward left. Conforto sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third. First baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Javier Baez.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And these guys can really pick it. They have the highest percentage fielding in the National League. When you do that, you win games. I love watching them play defense.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate,
The pitcher,
Jake
number
Arrieta,
49.
as he'll get his
Jake
first opportunity in
Arrieta.
this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is flared out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
The batter.
And that'll bring in the
Center
speedy
fielder,
left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's Chris Davis now, hitting just a bit
Leading
over
off
the
with a
Mendoza line on the year.
Left fielder. Chris.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Third baseman.
Stepping
Adam
into the box,
Duvall.
Adam Duvall. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he misses 2-1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Ready with another 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here. Trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Bounce to first. The second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark.
Right fielder, Jason
Into
Hayward.
the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mesoraco waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. Change up. A little bit inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Third inning, no score to this point. Back up the middle, backhanded. On to first, and Feldman's on a roll now, 2 away.
First baseman number 40.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Right side, hit hard. Peraza from the outfield grass. Throw goes to Votto over at first. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Feldman. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Scott.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off. You get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Jose Peraza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Chris Davis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he's safe. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Settling in now, Adam Duvall. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 3 runs already home here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Cozart has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat. Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Schebler on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chopper foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
For the Cubs, pitcher.
Striding in once again, Jake Arrieta. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Andrew Toll.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles, as he'll take a look at ball one. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Davis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Devin.
And that misses for ball 1.
Oh.
Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
The pitcher, number 37.
Ready for another chance? Scott Feldman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Jason Hayward now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll reach to his right to make the catch for out number 1.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler racing back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Breaking ball blocked by Mesoraco. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this one gets away. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Chopped weakly to the right. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In is Joey Votto now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Joey Votto.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. Javier Baez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a ball, 1-0. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. This one for Cozart at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line towards center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Zach Cozart. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Schebler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Standing in now, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Into the box, Scott Feldman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that John Jay is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Chopped weakly to the left. Cozart takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Hector Rondon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Rondon.
Jose Peraza is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jose Peraza sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th.
Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Line drive to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
In is Joey Votto now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is fouled back and out of play. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Chris Bryant now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't and he hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to bat.
Daniel Chavez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Lays off 2-2 now. From the stretch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in once again, Zach Kozar is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo, 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Schebler.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Iglesias. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Addison Russell is at the plate as he watches ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Foul back. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
That line drive base hit, now it brings a tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Into the box now, Andrew Toles. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Davis. He can't get there as it falls in. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
In now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And that misses 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. A crowd of just over 42,000 on their feet here in the Queen City. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Scott Feldman takes the win on the mound, his